Welcome to Walletopia. We appreciate you being here. If you'd like to see an interactive method to finding your next wallet, go to explore.walletopia.info. Now, Aurochs has a great variety of wallet designs, and the Nano, which we're looking at today, as the name implies, is their small card holder. So let's get into it. As I've mentioned before, the padded satchel Aurochs ships their wallets in are real keepers. I mean, they're really made well, padded and so forth. And this one is no exception. It's kind of built more size-wise to the wallet itself. The other ones are quite large. Here we go. This is the Nano. This is the tan color. We've got the thank you card from the owners. Very nice. Let's see here. This looks to be a wraparound. Starts here, comes around, and ends right there at the edge. So we'll look at that closer. Sewing is good, reinforced in the areas that you would expect it to be. Some card slots in here. Nice looking wallet. Now into the feature review of Aurochs Nano wallet. With the Nano, we have an external card slot right here. It's more like a card slit in the leather here that gives you basically one card. If we turn this over, we have another external card slot right here. This really can handle more cards, and quite a few more cards in there for sure. If we go into the middle, here is an internal slot. This is useful for more cards or cash, and I think some of it can be folded only once. So nice dimensions here, as well as looks like capability. And that's a review of the features of the Aurochs Nano card wallet. Now onto the card and cash insertion test. Remember, Walletopia is where you go when you want to know anything and everything there is about the world of wallets, including this one, the Nano. And as you saw, I got 6 cards, 4 in this external slot right here, 1 in the back, and cash on the interior, 3 slips of cash. Minimalist carry on this, 3, reasonable is probably 5. The company says it can handle up to 10 cards with some emergency cash. Now, I really love how this was able to handle US currency folded once. It really didn't have a problem there. Now, yen and euro, over 20 notes for the euro, are problematic. They're not going to fit here folded once. You have to do it twice. And that's, not ideal, but it still will carry cash. Now, it's designed and made in Pakistan. This is made of a thin-cut, full-grain veg tan leather from Southeast Asia. I've reviewed several of their wallets in the past, and the quality of the leather is actually very good. Now, this appears to be made from one piece of leather, right? I mean, let's kind of look at it a little closer. So as I mentioned, kind of in the beginning, it looked like it was a single wrap, and it looks like it is a single piece of leather in a wrap style. So it starts on the interior here, and you notice that this isn't attached to either wall, and that's what gives you a lot of capacity in here. You've got, cash in here that can push out, cards in here that can push in, and this gives you a lot of flexibility for capacity. And so it starts here, rolls around here, comes back, and ends right here. Now the sewing on here is where it ends. It folds inward and sews. And you'd think, with a single piece of leather, this would really be excellent. The lining is something that I don't particularly like. RFID or not, I think it takes away, and there's really only lining that separates the inside of this wallet to this outside a card slit here. Let's see how some of this is down on the inside here. If we get a light, let's take a look. Yeah, there's some glue in there I don't quite like. But all wallets use glue one way or another. The wallet's priced at $40, and this wallet is surprisingly thinner than you think, and is very, very light. Access to cards in the exterior pocket is really easy here. Let me show you. So if we put cards in here, this is the larger exterior slot, and you can see how it just starts to push in. So I mean, the way it's wrapped here, instead of this being secured one way or the other, provides more capacity. I mean, if I took 3 more cards and put it in here, I mean, it works. It doesn't look great, and you're obviously overloading the wallet. Don't tell me I'm overloading the wallet. I know I am. So it isn't something you'd want to do all the time. But the point is that it actually can handle it if you want to, whereas most card wallets are bound on both sides. This one is not, so it is a kind of clever in how it comes together. Now you really can stuff this like I showed, or keep it thin. It really accommodates either of those configurations really nicely. Now it measures 3 by 3.8 by 0.16, quite thin, and it's only 19 grams, so it's very, very light. Now the RFID version of this costs $5 more. Now come on, I know people still think RFID wallets are useful. They're not, but we can educate and still create purebred leather here. It's not a problem. If people want RFID, they can use an RFID card. There is a card that provides RFID protection. It's the pop-off card, and it is on pop-off leather. If you go to the comments down, or the notes down here, you can get 15% off by using the word walletopia. But just choose a wallet that is all leather. You don't have to supplement with lining, and especially RFID. It's just not worth it. So now let's get into the final score. For quality, a 3, price a 3, features a 3, usability of 4, and perception of 4. That gives us a final score of 34 out of 50. Thanks for joining us. You can always see the rankings here and other videos. We appreciate you being here, and we'll see you in the next review. Thanks, bye.